8.4 part 2. There's a few more things that we need to do. Hopefully you've got your CAS here. We'll be doing some CAS to make things really quick, but really important you still know what you're doing, what the concepts are. You're not just punching random numbers. Because if you can understand what you're doing, the work that you do on the calculator just makes a bit more sense. Now, what do we call this again?
Unit circle.
The unit circle. Why is it called the unit circle?
Because it's one.
Because it's one. Good. So in any direction, usually we go to the which quadrant do we call this one? The top right. One. Where's two?
Left.
Three?
Down.
Down. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just trying to find if anyone knows what cast means. Who's been exposed to the meaning of cast? Not yet.
No.
We'll get into that in a sec. Not today. Now, remember. How do I describe this? Is just a recap, just to refresh your memory. What goes first?
X.
X first.
Yeah.
And if we were to rewrite it, what's the first thing, Perry? It's cos, yeah. Cos X, and then sin X. Now, what did we also remember? If we've got an angle here, and I divided, well, if I divided sin X by cosine X,
Tan theta.
it's the tan X, okay? Or tan theta, X theta. So these really, actually, these should be, I made a mistake. These should be thetas. Okay. But sometimes they use X as well. Okay. So for example, let's do example 1. So in your next year, in your exam 1, remember you've done one already. That's why we do 2 exams each semester to get you to practice just using a pen only. Next year, the big one, exam 1, 33% is pen only. A lot of the trigonometry you're going to have to do with a calculator in your brain, and that calculator is the unit circle for trigonometry. So if I ask you to evaluate tan 7 pi, tan 7 pi, okay, that's going to here, 180, and you might be questioning, why is that just going to this pi here when it's 7 pi? Can anyone explain why Zach has gone to this point here, which is really pi only, when the question was 7 pi? Who wants to explain that? Okay. Manny, go.
Because it's done 3 circles, which is 2 pi each.
Okay.
There's 1
yeah, two and a bit or 3. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember, we spin our wheels as we're doing burnouts. Every time you come back to the same spot, you're just going around in circles. -1, 0. So, but the question is asking tan 7 pi. So we know that that is spinning at pi, landing at pi. We don't have to keep repeating ourselves. But tan pi, we know that's the same as sine pi over cosine pi. So the question is now, Nathan, do you know what sine pi is equal to? Oh, you weren't here.
No.
Okay. Maya, sine pi, so remember, we're looking at pi, but the sign is an x or y coordinate, Maya. It's the y coordinate. So therefore, on the top for the y coordinate, for this point here, what do I insert, Jesse? 0, correct. Cosine pi, Emily, becomes?
It'd be -1.
It's the -1 because that's the x coordinate. And 0 divided by -1 is what answer? It's not undefined, it is defined. It's 0. Okay. All right, let's do this one. If I ask you to evaluate 9 pi and 2, 9 pi on 2, how can we rewrite 9 pi on 2? We divide it. So we actually got 4.5 pi. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5, which is equal to 4 pi plus a pi on 2. Are we good with that? We did a bit of this on Friday. Okay, so 4 pi. Look at the 4 pi. Look carefully. 4 pi. 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi. We're over here. That's 4 pi of 1 and 0. Okay. Tan 4 pi, pi on 2. Now, why do I say someone tell me how I've simplified from here to here? I'm going to put this in a different color so that people can see what might be going on. I've eliminated a tan 4 pi. Tan 4 pi, if we use the equation, is sine 4 pi on cos 4 pi. But our 4 pi, what is that really at the beginning of 4 pi? It's a 0. This is 0, pi, 2 pi. So any even pi's are really zeros. Angle 0. And we know sine 0, okay, what goes on top if it's sine 0? Is it the 1 or the 0?
0.
It's the 0. And remember the cosine is the x coordinate at angle 0. X coordinate's 1. And once again that disappears. So that, why did that 4 pi disappear? Because when I equate it, it's a 0. So we're still left with a pi on 2. I go again. Sine pi on 2 on cosine pi on 2. Hopefully it's in red on the video. Someone tell me, at angle pi on 2, what is the y coordinate, Zach? At angle pi on 2, which is up here, 1. It is 1, correct. And someone tell me now, at angle pi on 2, the x coordinate, because it's cosine, what is that equal to, Zaid? What's the x coordinate? Because it's cosine means x coordinate. At pi on 2, what's the x coordinate that we see there, Zaid?
0.
0. And 1 divided by 0 is undefined. When the 0 is on the ground underneath. You've got nothing to stand on, and you've got nothing to stand on. You're kind of floating. It's undefined. Maybe that's one way you can memorize that. Any questions? Okay, get your CAS out, please.
Sorry. Yeah.